Hey guys, it's October 1st and check it out. Blair Cato has released its first episode of our first podcast, Dishin Dirt with Gary Pickren. You know, over the last couple of months, even over a year, we've had a lot of agents reach out to us and ask if we could do our video legal tips as podcasts so they can listen in the car while they're cooking, while they're working, while they're doing yard work, things of that nature. So we listened to you and we're like, hey, that's a great idea. And we spent a lot of time researching how to do it. And we've come up with a real exciting podcast. Now, the best thing about these podcasts is every one of these podcasts is going to be extremely relevant to what you do on a day in and day out basis. We're going to talk about legal matters, market matters, things that are going on in the market, how to market better, how to market differently, how to grow your business. We're going to talk a lot of really cool things for you. We're also going to bring in a lot of fun guests. We'll have some real estate agents, some lenders, and some other people that will keep it a lot of fun. And the main thing is we want it to be fun. So we're going to have some really cool segments, things like crazy Corona closings, which talks about how weird closings things happen during the Corona craziness. We'll also have Gary's Good News, where we only talk about good news in the real estate market, the economy, as well as with the coronavirus. Now, the other cool thing is, where can you find it? Every Thursday, we're going to release a new episode, and you're going to be able to find them pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts. So I put a link down below so you can click on the link, but you also can go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can look at Stitcher, iHeart Radio. We're going to be on Pandora soon, as well as Google, but pretty much anywhere you listen to your podcast, you'll be able to find us. Now, this week's episode is really cool. We talk about wholesaling with Candace McEwen of XL Real Estate. We talk about, is it legal? How does it work? Should you be involved in it? How do real estate agents get involved? Should they even think about being involved with it at all? Our Corona crazy closing story is really a hoot, and we had lots of really, really good news. So what do I need y'all to do is I need y'all to watch the episode or listen to our podcast. We need you to like our podcast, subscribe to it, so every time it comes out, you'll get a notification that a new one's come out. But most importantly, we need you to share it. So please share our podcast with everybody you know. Now, one last thing I'd like to share with you. As you know, Blair Cato is on the cutting edge of everything we do. We were the very first in the market to come up with real estate agent signs many, many, many years ago. We then made them even better years ago. We were also the first to come up with the televisions in the closing rooms to put your names, your logos, and information about you in the closing room. We were also the first to go out and do video legal tips. We've been doing those legal tips for several years. We have 5,000 subscribers all over the place for those legal tips. We also were the first to come up with Alana. She's our 24/7, 365 artificial intelligence that can answer questions for you whenever you need them. We're also the first law firm to have direct, where you can directly deposit your check into our account for earnest money without having to go through a third-party vendor. And lastly, we are the first ones to ever bring a podcast in South Carolina about real estate law as real estate lawyers. So Blair Cato is always on the forefront, thinking of new things to make your life and your job easier. We hope you will enjoy our podcast, and we hope you will listen and subscribe. Thanks, guys.